Hello. Can I just clarify that you spoke to me about a debt that you don't even ascertain who I was or anything before you even spoke to me?
I didn't discuss anything with you, did I?
That's what I mean, but you didn't even ascertain who I was, where I was.
I know where you were. You told me.
Yeah, but you didn't ascertain who I was, though.
You told me who you was.
No, I didn't.
Oh, right, okay.
Go back and listen to your conversation.
Go back where?
Did you not record your conversation?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
If I recorded the conversation, I'll tell you that at the beginning.
Well, you never once asked me who I was.
Okay, are you Mr. Nicholas Taylor, are you?
I might be.
Okay. Do you want to pay the balance?
Possibly.
Okay.
If you ascertain the proper ways and things like that, but you didn't even ask me who I was on the phone or anything.
That's right, yeah.
Could have been
You told
anybody.
me the address.
Right, so
You said you picked up a letter from inside the property.
Yeah.
It was addressed to Nicholas Taylor, didn't you?
Right, I picked up the letter, but you didn't ask me who I was.
Do you want to pay it or not?
You should ask who people are first.
Okay, do you want to pay it or not?
Not really, no.
Okay, then unfortunately I'm going to force entry into the
Go on then.
property.
Force entry. Hang on. Go on then. Force entry.
Wallers in there, mate.
Force entry.
Go on.
Force entry.
Yeah, no, go on.
Yeah,
Forcing entry to the property.
Why?
You're forcing entry to the property, are you? That's not forcing entry.
I didn't need to force entry, the door was open.
Right, so you haven't even ascertained who I am yet.
Okay, you told me who you
haven't.
are.
No, I
Lock
haven't.
the door. Dave, get
You haven't ascertained who I am yet.
You told me who you
No,
were.
I didn't. I've never once told you who I am.
You said you got a
You
letter.
haven't ascertained who I am. You're now in a property illegally. You're on private land illegally.
Okay, no.
Do you want to get out?
No, I don't know.
Right, okay then. If you don't get out, I'll move you out.
Okay, go on then.
Okay, I will move you out.
I'll help you.
Yeah,
okay.
go on. That's
Just-
go on. Take yourself out.
Go on then, push me
Take
out.
yourself
Then.
out.
I'm not going.
Take yourself out my house. Take yourself out my
Are
house.
you going to push me out there?
You're going to take yourself out my
No,
house.
I'm not.
I'm going to count to three. You're going to go out.
and get
Okay, go on.
trying to move.
Get the fuck out of the front.
That's assault, man.
I don't care.
On
I
video.
don't care.
I'll get the coppers in.
Go and get him. Go and get him. Go on then. Go and get him.
I don't need to go get
Go
them.
and get them, dickhead. Go and get them.
I just phoned them.
By the way, this is private land. You haven't.
Did you ascertain whose property you were entering?
You haven't ascertained who I am yet. Yeah? You want to stick a clamp on the car while you're there? Go on. That's my vehicle. Stick a clamp on it. Go on. Put a clamp on it, big man. Go on. Clamp it. Come on. I thought you weren't going out the house. Stick a clamp on the car. 999. Oh, he's getting the police on me. Ooh. I removed him from private land. What I'll tell you is you're on private land. You didn't even ask me who I was on the phone, man. The plant pot didn't even ask who I was on the phone. Ooh, naughty man's been assaulted. Ooh. Do you want me to tell you who I am? Do you want me to tell you who I am? I'm your worst fucking nightmare. Hey? Go look me up on YouTube. While you're on your phone there, mate, look me up on YouTube. J. Brad Bradley. The Northwest worst nightmare. So tell your plant pot mate, ask who people are.
Went to the property.
He's got
silly
nothing,
prick.
man. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. He's going to do me for assault, man. Whoa! Man's going to do me for assault. I asked him to leave the property. He's got it all recorded. So he's got it all recorded, and I've asked him 4 times. You haven't even ascertained who I am. Is this assault too? Have I assaulted your van? Oh dearie me. Brian Bradford, 33254. Marston's Holdings. What a fellow.
Oh, he's got his energy drink.
Oh. I'm all psyched up now, ready to go. Ooh, that's my car. Got a clamp on my car. Put a clamp on my car, I dare you. Stick a clamp on my car, please. Please, Mr. Bailey, stick a clamp on my car.
They're not bailiffs. They're
Enforcement
enforcement agents.
You don't want to clamp my car? He's itching, man. You can see him. He's shaking. He's that vexed up, man. Man's that vexed up. He's got me on camera assaulting him. I did tell him 6 times to ascertain who I was before.
He's
he
lucky
entered
the dogs
property,
didn't go.
and he never once ascertained who I was.
I made it fully well aware that before he was entering the property, there's Rottweilers on guard.
Exactly. Man's fucked up. He's on private. Let's point something out to you. From the front door to the fence is private land. If you'd like to see the deeds to the property, I'll show you. Man's crying to the fence now. The naughty man pushed me. The naughty man pushed me.
Yeah, he was an intruder that entered a property where there's children.
I told him, listen,
And-
he recorded it all. He recorded it all, right? And 6 times I told him, please ascertain who I am before you enter that property. And he said, I'm going to force entry to your property.
Yeah.
Do you want to sort this out like grown-ups? Hey? God, you're going to be a YouTube star. Hey, look up Mary the Clamp Fairy, because you 2 clowns are going to be like them. Bastards. What you gonna do? I'm gonna rip through you. Oh, God. These people need to learn, man. Do you want to sort this out like grown-ups, or just... Who is it? Johnny? You just have to...
He's turned his back.
Oh.
Watch the old Bill come now, fast response, to look after the poor little enforcement agent.
After the little man. I'll just ring one of your senior officers and have a little chat with him. What a guy. So he's now around the police. We're now waiting for the police to answer his phone. Man. This is going to be funny, this one, because when they see your video recording of me asking you to leave my property because you haven't ascertained who I am, yeah? It's all on live stream, dude. Live stream.
I feel sorry for the driver because he's not even a fucking enforcement agent, they're just drivers, aren't they? They're taxi men.
Yeah, I need you to hold this a minute. You not got no clamps?
What do I need to hold it?
Hey?
I want to go get a bag.
Right, just hang on there. The stream will get interrupted a second. I'll be back in a sec. So for those of you that have just joined, I've got an enforcement agent here who answered his telephone, didn't ascertain who I was, didn't even ask me who I was, just asked my address, turned up at the property, and then said he was going to force entry to the property, all on live stream. Still without ascertaining the name of the debtor or my name. When asked to leave private property, didn't like it and went crying to the police. Just hold that for me.
Yeah, that's why it was like this, is it, on the van, is it? Just the front, is it?
It's on live stream. Keep it on them. Even better, please turn on.
Fucking hell. No, mate, feels special too. You got the real deal out here, mate. I got my hat on and everything.
Hey?
I got my hat on and everything, mate.
You don't want to clamp the car while you're here? Oh, you realise you fucked up?
As if I tried to fly the yard like that, though.
I don't wonder where he gets from. Screaming again.
No, mad though, mate. Literally, I was thinking he's just going to stand there next to him.
I wonder why I pushed him back out the door again.
It's just dumb, isn't it?
We're just awaiting on the police arrival. We've got sirens in the background. Got sirens in the background. Oh my God, man! Hey, they're coming with sirens. Oh my days! Watch them come flying around the corner on two wheels, man. So we can hear sirens coming in the distance. We presume that this is the police for these two clowns. So let's see what the police have got to say. Here they come. Whoa, blue light in it. Fucking hell, man, there's 10 of them. Wow, man. Wow. Oh my God, your car gets stolen, no one comes. Can I tell you what happened, officer? Can I speak to one of you? No, I'm recording this for my protection and your protection, okay? The enforcement agent's dropped a letter off at the property. I've rang him to say he's dropped a letter off at the property. He's not given me a chance to say who I am or anything. He's just said he'll come back to the property. He's turned up at the property. I've reminded him that under data protection he should have ascertained who I was. Yeah? He's still not ascertained who I was. He's still not asked who I was. He's asked me do I want to pay the debt. I've said no. He's gone, right, I'm going to force entry to the property and walk through the front door without ascertaining who I am. I've told him that he needs to leave the property.
Where is he now?
He's over there. I've told him he needs to leave the property because it's private land. Are you going to get me out of the property? So that's an invitation for me to remove him, which is all on live stream, mate. I said, yes, if you don't leave the property, I'm going to push you out the property. Oh, you've just assaulted me. And ran off and rang yourselves. All I did was move him out the other side of the door.
Okay, and you've got that on camera?
Got it all on camera, mate.
Okay, you show my colleague that and I'll speak to him.
Well, I'm actually live streaming at the minute for my protection and your protection.
It's for your own good, so...
Okay.
Hold on, I'll get it on my phone.
Hang on, she can get it on her phone, yeah. He didn't even ascertain who I was, officer. You need to ascertain who somebody is before you try and enforce a warrant on a property, yeah? Is that correct or incorrect?
Reese, come and get this off me.
But turning up like 2 carloads on is a bit extreme. If your car gets robbed...
Yeah, but we can only go on what we're literally...
Mate, one guy pushed him out the door. All I did was push him out the
Yeah,
door.
but Jay, what you've got to remember is what he rings up and says, they've
but
got
the
to
officer-
go by.
There's 4 or 5 people around the van.
4 or 5 people?
That's what we've been told.
Wow.
That's why 4 of us are here.
The guy's a shit out. How many times did I ask him politely to leave the property?
Oh, sorry. What page is it on, Jay?
On the bailiff, what's your advice? It's on there now, live. Yeah, that's it, they're live. If you start that, if you start that.
Will they pick it up if we use that in the car?
Yeah, I reckon so. Right, I'm going to have to stop the live stream now, so I'll come back on again in a minute. Right, what grounds have you got to be in this property now? You've ascertained.
It's got a
No, you can't search no bedrooms, you can't search nowhere.
He's asking for paperwork.
You can't see, mate, you've seen my identification, you've seen her ID, the officers confirm my ID to you, so get out the property. You've got no reason to be here now, so get out. Yeah, you are. Mate, you need to just get out the property. You're just making yourself look stupid. You're making yourself look stupid. Wait till you go on YouTube. Yeah? Ask people in your company what it's like to go on YouTube. Because you're going on there, mate. You're going on there. You won't get it removed. What? What? The officers told him. The officers told him that I'm not the person named on the warrant, and she's clearly not a Mr. Nicholas. Everybody needs to get out of the property. Her name is Kira Ward, and the warrant's some Nicholas or something, yeah? And he's still standing there insistent on seeing more ID. When he's seen, the officer's seen my driving licence with this address on. The officer's seen my driving licence with this address on, yeah? The warrant is in a male's name. He's insisting on seeing her tenancy agreement. You know what I mean? Guys, joke about it. I'll put it all over YouTube and I'm going to bring your company up. He's had the information he requires. He's just asked the police to facilitate him through the front door and they just let him in the front door. You know what I mean? This is what these people do. We've got one, 2, 3, we've got 4 police officers because this little muppet here turned round and said, oh, there's 4 people surrounding me van, I'm going to start crying. Right, go on, do one now and don't bother coming back. And tell your company.
Excuse me, before you go, excuse me, Mr. Bradford, before you go, can you please note with your company, because this is the
Alright, I will do. Alright, I'll sort it out.
that I am the property owner, I live here, and the Natasha...
Has anyone here been verbally abusive or aggressive to you?
Yes, yes, I know.
Right, I'll ring you back in a minute.
Excuse me, no time now. Go away, look out.
Can you ask him now to cancel that warrant because we've now ascertained that the person that they're on about doesn't live in this property. Can you now cancel the warrant as well? Can you ask him? Alright, well can I ask him to cancel the...
Yeah, we've seen the... Can you just have a look at your...
Can you just get your good certificate?
Excuse me, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Can you identify yourself, please?
Yeah, sure.
Firstly, can you get off the property until you do, please?
Yeah.
sorry.
Can you identify yourself, please?
Well, who are you? Are you Peter?
Excuse me, you were
Are
just
you
on his
Peter?
property,
Okay,
okay?
are
I
you
would like
Peter?
to know who
Do
you
you
are.
live here?
If you don't identify yourself, the police will be called.
Okay, we'll call them, and then we'll resolve the matter from there.
So,
Okay.
you're refusing to identify yourself.
Okay.
Are
I've
you a
asked
public
do live
official?
here? I am, yes.
So you are obliged to identify yourself, miss.
Okay, well, if you explain to me who you are, then I'll identify myself.
Am I obliged to identify
here.
myself?
Okay.
Am I obliged to identify
Right.
myself? Don't talk
That's
over me. Answer my questions.
I have.
You was just on my property. You will
Right.
be reported for trespass.
That's fine.
And it's aggravated trespass now because you are causing myself alarming distress.
I'm on public property.
You are not telling me who you are.
I'm not
You could be
causing you
anyone. You
alarming
could be trying to burgle my house.
I'm not
Who
burgling
are
your
you?
house, okay? I'm
So you're
just trying
refusing to
explain
tell me
why
who
I'm
you
here.
are?
You've asked me to come back, okay? I have the text message, so that's fine.
Go on, ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you are a public official, you should be ashamed of yourself. Boy, look. See ya.
Just to explain, I'm a filmmaker and I make films about all this. I just also explain to you, I don't know if we've met before. I think
I'm
we've...
also recording this conversation.
Yeah, fine, that's absolutely fine, great. Just to explain to you that I understand you're doing what you believe is a valid... Yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks. I understand that what you're doing is you're doing your job, and and we're in a game. Yeah, that's the way I see it. To me, it's a game, right? To me, it's a game. That's fine. And you can see how you want. And my job is to play the game as best as I can. So there's nothing personal. There's nothing personal about what's going to go on now. I'm just telling you, I'm just a friend of Benji's, and I'm going to be playing the game with you. It's nothing personal, but I'm going to be. Yeah, no, I understand you don't want me recording, but okay, I won't record your face. Okay, so
put the camera down.
Well, hold on a second. You're recording.
There you go.
Yeah, but the thing is, I want to keep a record. It's important. I keep. No, I don't need your permission to record, right? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm not recording you. I'm not recording you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, fine. Just get in the car then. Get in the car. Where's your signed warrant? Where's your signed warrant? You don't have a signed warrant? What do you mean you don't need a signed warrant? What do you need then? What paperwork do you need? Can you show me
Your
the paperwork?
got rejected back in September.
Where's your paperwork?
In my hand.
Can you show us the paperwork?
It's not for you.
Well, can you ask him to see the paperwork? No, I want to record the paperwork.
No, you don't.
What do you mean? What, I can't record the paperwork?
No.
Why not?
Because it's nothing to do with you, sir.
So are you saying that you do not have a signed warrant?
You do not need to have a signed warrant for an RTA warrant, sir. If you were doing magistrates warrants or what you call house removal stuff, you need a signed warrant, not for what we do.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, well, I tell you what. Why don't you call the police?
No problem.
Right? You call the police. Okay, you call the police. Then go on. You call the police.
Okay.
Go on. What are you going to call the police? What are you going to call the police about? What are you going to tell them?
Really?
Oh, is that against the law?
Yes, it is.
Really? What have you got to hide? There's nothing to worry about. You've got a camera yourself.
You're obviously a bit of a nebuch, right?
Oh, a bit of a nebuch
So
now. We're getting Julian. We're getting a bit personal now.
Yeah.
Let's not get personal, Julian. No, I won't put my camera down.
Okay.
Right? I call the police and tell. You want to call the police? If I were you, I'd call the police and say that they are threatening you without the right paperwork. Where's the signed warrant?
You don't need a signed warrant.
Yes, I think you do need a signed warrant.
Go and get a job. Okay, put the camera down. Okay, and I'm going to carry my job.
Danny's a friend of mine. I'm feeling very stressed here, and he's helping me out.
He's not helping you. He's hindering you.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
right.
so what you going to do if he doesn't pay up this money?
The vehicle away, sir.
Yeah. You're threatening to take the vehicle away on camera. Yeah. You're threatening to take his vehicle. Well, that's a threat. Taking a vehicle away is a threat, isn't it? That's a threat. That's a threat. That's called extortion. Julian, do you think this is a job? Do you think what you're doing is a job, Julian? Do you think this is a job? Do you think Do you think this is a valid job? Do you think this is a valid job? What you're doing, going around causing all this stress to people, for what?
I'm telling you now to call the police.
Yeah, okay, on, call them. Call them, Benji. Spirit, believe me, don't worry, you call the police, okay? These guys have threatened you, call them. They've got the wrong paperwork, call the police.
What's that?
They've got the let's show the warrant, let's see the warrant. Come on, let's see the warrant. Let's see it.
Put the camera down, I'll show it to you.
No, I want to see it on the camera, let's see it. What are you worried about? If you think you've got the right paperwork, let's see. I'm being a retard, right? Come on,
Well,
let's
so-
see
so,
what it
uh,
is.
so- so-
Let's see the warrant. No, let's see the warrant.
Get a job.
Come on,
Get a
let's
job.
see the warrant.
Go on, get a job.
Let's see the warrant.
Do you know what?
Come on. You haven't shown us a
Call the
paper. Call the police. Call Benji. Call the police.
Benji,
Don't worry, I've
call
done
the
it
police.
before. Call the police.
Yeah, go
Call
on.
the police.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
that's right. Because you're in a lighting game, aren't you? Wasn't you? And remember, you went Bahola, didn't you? Good businessman you are. Funny, is it?
Well, I always thought you did something else.
Cool, cool.
What, 999?
There we go. Yeah, go call 999 and say you've got a bailiff.
Tell them we've got a
Police
bailiff
won't come
there
out.
threatening
Police will not
to
come out.
take your stuff out. We'll see.
Yeah, okay. Do you want about it?
So you feel
What about it?
alarmed,
There we
harassed,
go.
and distressed by these people. Look at them insulting people around
Yeah,
here.
look at you. I bet your son's proud of you, isn't he? Walking around filming people.
A bailiff come round and just take my car away without
Have a court order.
Without a signed warrant.
Don't need a signed warrant.
And he's threatening, behaving in a threatening manner.
Yeah, show them the video. Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
There you
That's
go.
a
There you
cool
go.
threatening
Yeah.
one, isn't it? Now
Really?
you're being a bit
Yeah.
threatening,
Put the
aren't
camera
you?
down.
Now
Yeah.
you're being a bit
yeah,
threatening,
I'm
aren't
really
you?
being threatening, aren't I? How am I being threatening?
Coming up close like that
Really?
to me. Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Bet you feel big man now, don't you?
He's flushed and got
I'm just trying to help someone who's being bullied by you guys.
Here we go. There's a warrant.
Where's the signed
You
document?
don't need a signed
I
document.
think you do. Of course you need a signed document. I can't just come round with a piece of paper. Could I clamp your car with just a piece of paper?
Yes, you can.
Really?
Yeah.
I can just go around clamping anybody's car?
I doubt you could. I doubt you could put it on me like that, could you?
Does it take a lot of skill to be able to put a clamp on?
Yes, it does.
Really?
There
Years
you
of...
go. There you go.
There's no sign.
Don't need a signed warrant from a judge.
What do you mean?
It
There's
says,
nothing. It
The
says-
name, responsible about
Yes.
failed a penalty
There's
charge.
nothing here. This is just a piece of
Can you call
paper
the police?
created
I've got
by
a
a
man in
computer.
with a camera threatening me. There we go. He just threatened to hit me.
He's not got the.
Don't need it. I don't need a warrant, signed warrant for a court. You only need to have on a magistrate
He's
warrant.
behaving in a threatening manner. I am
Really?
yeah, you're threatening to take the
Arrest
car
me.
away.
That's
You're
what-
threatening
that
to
is what
take
my
the car
job
away. That's
entitles me
threatening.
to do.
Yeah.
There we go. What does it say there? You're instructed to seize and execution chattel or property of the respondent authorised. Okay, that's what entitles me to do.
Really?
All right, now
And
put the
you
camera
can just
down.
give me a piece of paper which you can print out on a computer with no signature or
You know
anything.
what? Put the camera down.
I unfortunately can't put the camera down because you just threatened.
Really?
That you
How
just
have I threatened
threatened
you?
to tell the
How?
police that I
There we
threatened
go.
to punch you. You just made that up. So it's a good job.
Yes,
Good
right.
job.
Well,
I've
you go
got
and
a
get a
complete
life.
record of
Get
this.
a job, go on.
Yeah. And what are
Get
you
a job.
doing? What are you
I'm-
doing,
I'm-
mate?
I'm earning
Is
an
something you're
honest
proud
living.
of? You
Yes,
think
I'm
this
proud
is
to
an
be a
honest
bailiff.
living?
Yes, I am. I love doing my job.
You love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
Why don't you go
Brilliant.
put it on your website? I love my job. There you go.
There you go.
At least I have a job. What do you work as? That's what I do.